It's a hectic time during the high school football season. While the 5A teams are still battling it out in non-district, can you believe the district season is upon us in 4A? Hello and welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Tyler Sloan. McKinney North begins their district season this week against Sherman. Coach Mike Fetchy is here to evaluate his Bulldogs' chances of making a run in 13-4A. The McKinney Lions showed their teeth in a trouncing of North Garland. Coach Jeff Smith joins us to discuss how things went so right against the Raiders. McKinney Boyd is struggling to gain traction in their season, dropping to 1-3 after a loss to Rockwall. Coach Don Drake will be in studio to explain why there is still plenty of tread in the Broncos' tires. We've got highlights, we've got analysis, we've got plenty of sports talk ahead on, well, Sports Talk. McKinney Lions are rolling so far in the non-district slate. They come up with a big win against North Garland, 48-7, the final score there, and I'm joined by their head coach, Jeff Smith. And Coach, one of those games where you knew coming in that you were going to be the favorite. You just had to go out on the field and take care of business, and your team certainly did that.
They did, and they got off to a fast start, which is what we were preaching all week. Up to this point, we hadn't played 4 full quarters, in my opinion, of good football, and you know, we need to do that, especially going into this week, going into the weeks ahead. We need to put 4 quarters together and, and then start executing and playing better football. And so this week was a lot about us and a lot about what we need to improve on. And I thought the kids did a really good job responding and having a good start and a good game overall.
Well, we have the highlights, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the highlights from this game against North Garland. Starting off in the first quarter, you create a turnover early, get the ball in their territory, and Antonio Oliver had a great game for you. Both Tommy Candela and Antonio Oliver going over 100 yards in this game. Yeah,
they both did a great job. Both had opportunities to carry the ball, and we didn't know how well we were going to be able to run the ball against them. They're pretty good, but they did a really good job up front. Our offensive line did. I'm real proud of them. This is the play where Myron Robinson gets the takeaway right there. Great pursuit. And then Antonio Oliver right here punches it in on a counter play. So a good start. Obviously when you're up 7-0 here early in the game, that's a great thing. Defense kind of started out pretty well too. We got 2 or 3 3-and-outs right off the bat. Got the ball back to the offense, which is what we're trying to do, and so it was a good start, definitely.
You knew going into this game their quarterback Aguilera was going to try to create with his feet a little bit, going to try and find a way through the defense. You just had to contain him, and they certainly did so.
Yes, North Garland's always got great athletes, and they've got a lot of quickness and speed, and so you've got to do a good job and contain them, no doubt.
Really did a good job in this game of getting the wideouts involved. T.V. Williams had a big game himself. Only 2 catches, but they went for over 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he had a couple of really big plays for us. That's one of them right there where we were able to get a mismatch. And but I thought overall we were able to get the ball to all the receivers and let them make plays, and that's a good thing.
You go into the second quarter after North Garland had tied up the score late in the first quarter, so it's 7-all at this point, and then you needed again the defense to step up, get an interception that set up a Tommy Candela 80-yard touchdown burst.
Yeah, it was a great play. Byron Robinson, picked that one off and got the ball. That was a big momentum changer for us because, like you said, it was 7-all, and then Tommy breaks this run right here, kind of weaving in and out of traffic and finishing the run. So that really helped us take off, I thought, from that point on.
You get the ball back immediately, and then Tyree Johnson, you have him, more and more just going to experiment with him at quarterback, throwing the ball more than just running, and he shows that he can throw the ball well.
Yeah, he can. He's getting better every week, just like Brian, and they both are, and we're pleased with how they're coming along, and he made a good throw right there to Dalen Willis. Dalen made a heck of a catch right there.
And 21-7 lead there. You'll get one more before the end of the half. It is a big, long touchdown pass of 81 yards. Your quarterback, Brian Sutter, coming in. This time he gets on the action of TV Williams on this nice screenplay.
Yeah, it was. He ran into the referee right there, and but then changed direction and really, whenever he gets in the open space and has a chance, we know that it could go all the way, and that was a great job right there.
And that was such a good individual effort there because the blocking was set up for him to go inside. And he used the ref a little bit and his blocking to cut it back outside on the over pursuit.
Right, no doubt. And I was seeing that happen, and I was frustrated. Dang, I was wanting to get out of the way, the official, but that happens, in football, unfortunately, sometimes. But TV actually did a great job changing directions, so good job for him.
You continue to expand your lead in the third quarter, a couple more touchdowns. Antonio Oliver is going to get another one on he has a big 26-yard run, and then Brian Sutter is going to throw an 8-yard touchdown pass to Candela. Sutter later threw another touchdown pass to Cross there in the third quarter. And defensively, you knew that North Garland was going to run the ball. And I see in all of these highlights, your defense just getting into the backfield immediately, sniffing out the football.
Yeah, we knew they were going to try to run the ball, but they threw the ball down the field a few times. And like you saw earlier, Byron made a play, and secondary did a good job. But have to stop the run, and we're going to have that same test this week, obviously, stopping the run. And in 10-5A, that's what it's all about every week. This is the pass to Marcus Cross right here for the touchdown on the screen. So great execution there.
Within these highlights, you had a couple of missed extra points, able to get a 2-point conversion from Tommy Candela to put you up 41-7 at that point. In the kicking game, you miss a couple of extra points. What are you going to work on this week to make sure you can get those freebies next time?
Well, those are ones we've got to have, especially in a top ball game. We can't miss extra points, and so we'll work on it this week. The snaps were pretty good and everything. We've just got to get it through the uprights, and Matt's done a great job for us all year. With all the kicking duties, he's done a great job punting and kicking the ball deep, and the extra points too. He missed a couple, and so anyway, we'll get that corrected this week and work on it and get ready to go.
Last highlight, we saw Tyree Johnson finish it off with a nice 50-yard touchdown run to end the game 48-7. Overall, you're able to play both your quarterbacks, again, pretty much able to give them both a lot of work throughout the game, Sutter and Johnson. What do you see moving forward as you play your last non-district game and then into district with the balance between those two?
Well, we're going to continue kind of doing what we're doing. We every week we look for them to improve in certain areas, and we test them out. We throw the ball more with Tyree to see how he responds to that. We let Brian make some different reads that he hasn't read before, working on how he's reading coverages and trying to add to his schooling as far as playing the quarterback position and making those throws that we're going to need him to make. We're going to need both of them, and they both bring a different dimension. Like I said, maybe last week, every game unfolds a little bit differently. There may be a game where Brian plays a bulk of the game. There may be a game where Tyree plays a bulk of the game, just depending on what the defense has given us. We're all about just winning football games any way that we can, and we're going to need them both, and as well as the other guys.
Almost everything went right for you in that game, winning 48-7. One thing that didn't quite go your way, you lost a key player on defense. How's that going to hurt moving forward?
Well, Kenan Samuel, he just converging on the quarterback, just got tangled up back there, and he broke his tibia, and also had an ACL tear, and so we just found that out this weekend. He has been tremendous for us. I mean, he's not just on the field but off the field. He's been a team captain for us and is for the last 2 years. You don't replace a guy like that, so it's going to be hard. I know the guys visited him this weekend. We all did, and he's in great spirits, and we're going to have to get him a coaching shirt and a coaching hat, put him to work when he gets healthy, and get him over, help him with those defensive ends, and he'll do a great job of that, and he'll bounce back. He's such a tough guy, He'll bounce back and recover and do well. I don't worry about him down the road at all. But I know he's disappointed. I know we are too. And we're going to have to really have guys step up and look at that position and really try to improve there going forward.
And that's one of the tough aspects of the game is sometimes you lose key players. Mm-hmm. Who are the couple of guys that you're looking to that can step up and not quite fill completely what you're going to lose with Kenneth out, but try and make up as much as you can?
Well, we had some guys, that had been backing up there. Christian Deptula stepped up and played the rest of the game, and we're going to look at him. And Kenneth Ali and Michael Danko are also guys that are in the mix. And we also look at other guys, moving other guys there. We look at every option available, and we're going to give everybody an opportunity to earn, some playing time in that spot and see what we can do to improve in that area. Well, not improve, but just more try to find someone to take over for Kennan. So, it's good that we've got a game to take a look at it and really have some guys step up and do it full time, and also a bye week in between. So we've got a couple of weeks to really hone in on that and look defensively and find the best solution. So that's what we're looking at right now.
You have a big matchup coming up this week. You are 3-1 going up against a 3-0 team in Denton Ryan. They're highly ranked in the state. They have so far this year scored at least 37 points in every game, and they have not given up more than 10 points in a game. So they're good offensively and defensively. What do you think is the toughest challenge that presents to you with Denton Ryan?
Well, they're a great program, and you said it. I mean, they're good on both sides of the ball. I think last year we played them, and they were, a lot of juniors. This year they're all seniors. I think they only play 2 juniors on each side of the ball. Everybody else is a senior. So they've got a very mature football team, one that's ready to make a run. And, they're talking about playoffs over there, deep runs, and all kinds of things with this team. So there's a lot of confidence going over there. I believe we're playing with more confidence. I think it's going to be a great game. It's good for us. Denton Ryan is the type of team we see week in, week out in 10-5A, so it's going to be a good step for us. It's going to be a good challenge for our kids, and we're looking forward to it. We're going to go up and play at Denton, and it's a great stadium, and we're just looking forward to it. It's going to be a great challenge, and it's going to be a physical football game. I mean, they're very physical, and we're going to have to be very physical and match that, and we're going to have to play very well and execute very well. But we're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be good.
You're a team growing in confidence in a district where you need to have confidence in order to make the playoffs in the tough 10-5A district. What would a win on the road for your crew in Denton against the town of Denton Ryan team, what would a win like that do for you moving forward into district play?
That'd be huge. I mean, obviously, without to beat a quality opponent like that would be big for our program, that's what we're going to try to do. Obviously it would be a big confidence booster, a big motivator going into district, knowing. Last year at this time we lost by a touchdown to them, and even though we lost that game, we played well, and I think we took that confidence even from that loss and learned from it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to play this game and play hard and see what happens, and then we're going to take whatever we learned from that game and try to apply it during the bye week and improve during the bye week, and then really try to get after it and be playing on that first district ball game. And that's important, and it's all about preparing for that. And we're going to use this opportunity to try to get better.
Well, Coach, good luck on Friday against the Denton Ryan Raiders, and thanks again for stopping by.
Thank you.
McKinney Lions coming off of a 48-7 win over North Garland. A tough road test this Friday, 7:30 in Denton against the Ryan Raiders, but a win for McKinney would put them at 4-1 going into district play.